Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
why
more
not?
exciting if we're talking to the stream. I've already been streaming for like 10 minutes anyway, and yeah, no content.
Yeah, premium content.
Yeah, they have to pay extra for me to unmute early. That's how it works.
Okay, let's go for the draft.
5 seconds
Yeah, and
remaining.
these
Uh,
teams
Team
played
ban.
1-1 in the group stage, so
and they're already 1-1, I believe, too, in the series.
yeah, I mean, whoever wins goes on.
5 seconds
And
And
remaining.
they
the
will
loser
play
lose.
against Team Click.
Dire team ban.
Loser will play against MXR.
Oh, MXR, the one we just played with.
Yeah,
Dire team
in
ban.
the best of ones.
Oh, two best of ones in a row. We are in that part of the equation.
Dire
Yeah.
I
team
see.
ban.
Hey, look, you were just dodging that, right?
I mean,
Radiant team ban.
you can't say that because best of one's just not my theme. I see. I see.
10
Oh,
seconds remaining.
they're going
5
fast. Holy
seconds
shit.
remaining.
I mean, they already play. So, like, if you play 2 games and then you're gonna play third,
Pick.
and you have time to prepare, you probably know exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, I believe so. If you're prepared. Which.
But I didn't look at the last 2 games, but probably some of these heroes
10
did a
seconds
lot of
remaining.
work.
I mean, the tanking has
5
been in the
seconds
meta
remaining.
for a
Dire team.
long time now. I think it's been almost a year. But the thing about Underlord is that,
Radiant team
like,
ban.
it's very, especially in these games, like 5-man stacks, it's very high value because it's kind of like a nature's prophet that almost anyone can use that
10
global
seconds remaining.
capability. So if you're going to fight, like, you
5
find someone
seconds
alone
remaining.
as a team and you say, okay, this guy is alone, let's go kill him. And so suddenly you're 3v5. That's what happened to us. I think it was in the game one and previously in games that we just suddenly get outnumbered and get rooted, and at least you're gonna lose a support or at the worst case all of the guys that were running at
Radiant
the
team ban.
target.
Yeah, I mean, if you want that, you can also pick Dawnbreaker. That's a good offlaner you can do similar things on. With in that regard, like playing the map.
Yeah, the thing is, what I just talked about was example of a reactionary
10 seconds
usage of
remaining.
Underlord, which, yeah, Dawnbreaker can also provide that
5 seconds remaining.
niche. But the thing about Underlord is that it can be offensive, and you might be under a ward that you don't know, especially in this bracket that most of the lower MMR players are
Dire team
supports
ban.
and may not do the vision aspect of the game properly. So your carry might be
Radiant
under
team
vision,
kill.
and suddenly Underlord's gonna be on him with 2 other members and
Yeah. So a
get
better
ganked.
analogy would be IO then.
Yeah, as a support, it is. But like I said, supports in this bracket doesn't usually
10
play IO. I
seconds
think, and
remaining.
Underlord is very easier to play.
Yeah. No, I
5
agree.
The
seconds remaining.
This is a very early Zeus pick.
Radiant
So I
team
assume this was
I
played and banned in the previous game. Because otherwise you wouldn't pick it without knowing anything. Normally,
I
unless you have like a big Zeus player.
Yeah, but for a mid lane Zeus, I think it's too much vulnerable to
10
pick this
seconds
early.
remaining.
Yeah, no, I agree, but that's which is why I'm saying that they
5
probably had a lot of
seconds
success on
remaining.
it, and then maybe it got banned, or they just have someone who's really, really good on Zeus, and despite them maybe being punished in lane, they still do well. Because
I
it's,
mean,
yeah, you
it's
normally lose
true.
lane if you pick it early.
They could pick it at the 17th, I think, because now you just give them more time and chance to counter it and account for it. But maybe they're that confident in the Zeus.
Yeah, but you also can't counter every matchup, so maybe they're saying, okay, we put Zeus mid, we'll have damage, and then we'll try to
Dire
counter
team
some of the
pick.
other lane matchup.
Storm Spirit.
True. And it kind of forces, not forces them, but let them to pick their mid early, so kind of you could also have more time to counter their mid lane or...
Yeah, this is a mistake. If you wanted mid-storm, you should not have picked it here.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I know. Maybe that's the trap they set for them.
5
Yeah,
seconds
true.
remaining.
The salty leading.
So they'll probably at least either they'll pick a good core match or they'll pick someone with an insta disable at least because Vengestone is not catching Storm.
Exactly. Someone who buys Orchid or like...
Yeah, you
what
can pick
kind-
like some Lion, Shadow Shaman, something that instantly can just disable as well.
True,
That's
true.
Willow.
Well,
Could jump into the root potentially. So you normally have to buy BKB against Willow.
yeah, that makes Storm to buy BKB, but if a Storm jumps on Willow with an Orchid,
She gets Venge
Yeah,
swapped, right? Because the Venge knows how to swap.
5 seconds remaining.
I hope so. Swap that, but I mean it's the thing. In the heat of the moment, you could make a mistake and doesn't notice like they're going on Willow or maybe just make the judgment call that I'm going to save my swap for a core or Zeus, like most likely because if there's not only Storm that could jump backlines like Dark Willow and Zeus. There's also Shaker, the Blink that can do the same. So
Yeah,
you
but
really
the Willow is the answer to both of these heroes with your current lineup. So you need to keep your Willow alive, or you're not properly dealing with either of those two heroes, right?
yeah, I know exactly. And let's hope that the bench player knows that too. And
But Willow will probably buy a Yules, I would assume.
Seconds remaining.
And then you're buying time, even if Storm has to take multiple seconds of his BKB or whatever to kill you, that can still be good.
yeah, just to delay things and
And maybe they
there's all-
want to pick a Silver Edge carrier now.
because the thing about Willow with the use is that you can instantly shadow run and run away. You see, so
5
it's
seconds
on
remaining.
itself is kind of a hard support to kill with use, and even without use, if he's the player is fast enough on the W.
Orchid is is as long as like night vision, so
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know why, but I'm comparing this.
yeah, no. I mean, it's fair.
Player.
Sometimes you'll be able to get Shadow Realm off before and just waste time,
Yeah,
which is
and yeah,
for sure true.
I agree with you that it's easier for a Storm to jump Willow
Dire team banned.
than to Willow doing the W, but yeah, I'm just saying it's a hypothetical situation. But they're really banking on the backline jumpers with their last 3 picks on YP's team. Interesting.
Yeah, but so I assume it's gonna be a core Shaker, and they'll pick a position for it. But it could potentially be a position
5 seconds
for
remaining.
Shaker.
Yeah, exactly. Just rushing Blink. But I think in that case, wouldn't the mid game be a little bit weak?
Well, it depends on what they pick for their offline.
Yeah, I mean, so far.
But the laning is normally what's weak if you have position for Shaker, because he doesn't add much to a lane.
What if you pair Shaker with another stunner and
Radiant
I
team
don't know.
pick.
No, I mean you can pick like any ranged position for probably someone with a little bit of damage, because Ogre, Magi, Shaker, Spectre don't have a lot of damage. So you probably want
Yeah,
someone to put in some
too.
damage,
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
So
like some Hoodwink.
5 seconds
Hoodwink
remaining.
at position 3.
No,
I mean, they
I
could-
mean in position 4
Yeah.
Hoodwink with the 3 Shaker.
True. Hoodwink has a
But
lot
I
of
do
damage.
play position 3 Hoodwink, but that's a bit sus to me. Shaker
yeah,
dispatcher
they
lane
lack-
sounds really bad.
they like nuke. They all about like DPS.
It's gonna. I
You
mean,
know,
they have a lot of disables for this game though. But
not a lot of damage.
5
you
seconds
pick some
remaining.
strong laner on dire. Like what?
The thing is that if you roar someone
You pick
who has the damage to kill them,
Slark. You pick Slark if they play it, maybe.
I don't know.
The lane
Slark.
is also maybe a little bit sus,
Monkey
but
King
it's gonna be
even
so hard for him to kill Slark ever in the game, I think.
like even Monkey King that fucks
Yeah, Monkey looks
Shaker.
good. There's a free lane and can buy Silver Edge and stuff.
And it's just hard to kill also. But I has a
You can also go Alchemist if you want a meta pick.
true. It's in the meta all of a sudden for some reason. I don't know why. Because it didn't get much buff, I think, in the E patch. Did it?
I've got to be real. I don't know what's this. There's been since they added innates, there's been some power creep for him because since he doesn't have to put points into Grievel's Greed, he's actually a lot stronger earlier now.
I think it was since the last the New Frontiers patch like this, because he had that innate before the facet patch. But the thing is, what tipped him over the edge was the extra money at the starting of the game.
Oh, the seed gold.
Yeah, exactly.
The seed money. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, I just think if you balance with the old numbers in mind when you're changing the hero, it isn't really the same because now you're actually maxing your 2 active abilities that does something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's definitely positive. So they went.
Gyrocopter. So I think he has about 15, maybe even more, less damage than Beastmaster level 1. So that can be a bit scary, like if they get off to a lot of denies in the lane. But Venge Gyrocopter has some kill potential, at least.
They haven't really strong damage, nukes, and stuns, but I don't really know if the strength and the HP pool of these two mainly strange heroes can overcome their nuke or not. You know what I'm saying? Because also they have good ways to disengage from
It is mid Willow support Zeus.
Prepare
because
for battle.
Venge has a very low attack range, and Shaker can easily run away from her or get to her. Just to
Yeah, but she has better stats for trading, so her right click is better. She has the same armor, so if they're just trading the right click, she's winning anyway, even if the Shaker's on top of her.
Let's see.
And yeah, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh. When the smoke pops on the low ground, you never know what to do.
Yeah, just send the biggest guy on the chick.
Yeah, but the other hero is like turned around, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Gyrocopter bought a lot of damage. He bought Blades of Attack, Iron Branch, and he still has 6 less damage than Beastmaster.
Universal stuff. What and Beastmaster just has a stat, not the
Yeah. Gyrocopter just has terrible damage.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
Venge has almost the same damage as Beastmaster. I think they should swap roles.
I mean, that's just universal heroes. Beastmaster just has a lot of stats, right, compared to Venge. So they have like they have the same damage, right? Otherwise, I think.
Yeah. I was watching
that was the weirdest fissure I've seen in my life.
They wanted to block the creeps?
It was 10 seconds early. Maybe misclick. Maybe doing some practice swings and then cancel.
Maybe. So it's a Dark Willow meat. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
The classic support Zeus mid willow. Jerry did call it. I know Jerry plays mid willow too.
Wait, I think it's a. I don't know. I can't honestly comment on whether it is better than Zeus or not. But I think you might want the Zeus level 6 as soon as possible, so I'm not sure about that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, trading with Ogre is probably not the best for a Zeus. But Ogre does have no skill point level 1, so... But now the struggle will start.
Now you're just gonna beat the shit out of this.
Yeah. But yeah, Spectre doesn't help much, but next Ignite, if Zeus gets like a dagger on, he can get run down and die.
Tower is under attack.
Actually, Spectre's almost dying.
Yeah, unless the Spectre doesn't die.
Doesn't have a lot of regen left, but they're sending out a lot of regen, at least in the bottom line.
The Radiant is ahead of CS department,
Dire's courier has been
so
killed.
their early picks have been working.
Yeah. Willow is really, really bad against anyone that can just nuke waves. Yeah, this is cool though. Pressing Shadow Realm and bottling, that's pretty good value.
Yeah, that's I think the best aspect of the Dark Willow mid. Just get more out of the bottle. Yep, they tried to go on Beastmaster again and get Future. But the
Yeah.
Beastmaster is
Level 1 Rocket Barrage is pretty bad.
Killed.
When you have 2 points, you can do a lot of damage with it.
the Willow is doing her best to zone out the Beastmaster. So Jaru is keeping up with him. Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Lotus for the Beastmaster. Misses the axes onto Revenge.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh,
Did he just eat
she
the
got
lotus?
the Lotus. No.
He ate the mango.
It's a mango. So Willow's actually just gonna max Bramble Maze, I guess. So we'll actually try to play a little bit active. There's no Shadow Realm max with the Ags Rush. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Might see how you will
They
stand.
need lockdown early game because they have the damage from Zeus and the other heroes, so they don't need to max out the nuke on your Dark Widow. But I think after the Bramble Maze, you would like to max out the nukes for the mid game.
Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a Cursed Crown max.
Yeah. Dude, this Beastmaster is still in the lead of the Crypt Scroll.
Yeah, but they were running the Harass War as well because they didn't buy enough regen on Dire, so. But they have regen coming out now. Venge should die.
Venge is
First
dead,
blood
yeah.
for Shaker. Yeah. But that's just because she didn't buy enough regen. And then she played up with no HP.
Not hitting you should just. I think Gyro is dead now. Yep. Should be dead.
There's gonna be Axis in 1 second. Axis?
Yep.
Barely survives. There we go.
Oh,
Pusher.
no,
So
that
2 kills
laundry.
for reload. I don't think. Yeah, Venge can't run down here. This is a windless.
Yep. So the top lane is going to be continuing to be a win for the Radiants. What do you think about not buying boots or Finlays on Centaur with this facet?
If yeah, well, you definitely don't buy boots if you take the facet. You can maybe buy woodlays.
I don't know. I see some, not that I saw, but I think I heard someone once said that you could buy a boot for the early movement speed, and then later sell it when your strength is.
I don't think it's correct. I think if you wanna just take the other facet if you wanna buy this.
Yeah, I think that's not efficient enough.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, Joe is definitely dead here.
Rotation from Greggy. So 3 kills on the shaker. Or for the shaker.
All of them are on the shaker. Nice. That's gonna be such an early blink, holy shit.
Maybe.
But he's not going for the blink first.
Buying arcanes first, yeah.
Yeah.
Zeus. Stick. Didn't stick on Ogre. Probably what is. So what did I?
He's not dead. What do you think about the Spectre facets?
Yeah, I like this one. It makes you really strong, like immediately. Because you just you
6 or...
ulti and you just have 400 damage instantly on someone.
I see. I did talk to my carry about this, and he said like you can do interesting stuff with this facet, like go in and out and dodge spells with the reality spam, and kinda the pros facet actually.
Yeah. I think the main thing is just you hit level 6 and you have like a single target Zeus ult by pressing it on someone and shadow like doing another dagger. It's like a Zeus ult on one target.
Oh, you can do 2 daggers after
Yeah.
you. Nice. Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
Almost a solo kill onto the storm. Oh, we'll pick up a regen.
Middle tower is under attack.
Probably look to rotate bottom.
Dire's
Can
Trying
they
to
kill
punish
the-
top. Yeah. Looks like they should be able to.
Kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good
somehow
punish.
Somehow Gyro hit 6 sooner than Beastmaster.
Yeah. Bottom line, Storm Spirit. Victor Shield, double dagger onto Zeus. Willow's also here, no mana. Ulti. There we go. We'll get
Can they
away.
stay
Spectre's pretty
decent?
low. They don't have mana on the bench, unfortunately.
middle tower is under
Chest no
attack.
spell.
Oh,
But everyone's just gonna be low and nothing's gonna happen. Yay.
in overall, it was a better trade for Dire because they killed the Beastmaster, and now the Gyro is way ahead of. Not way, but it's ahead of Beastmaster.
Dire's
So
middle
I
tower
think
is under attack.
overall these moves were better for Dire.
Yeah, I think it's really bad for Willow though. She ran base now and doesn't have a TP. So she's down doing nothing for way longer than the Storm who was just farming the jungle after.
Yeah,
Pretty bad for her. Falling behind on EXP.
XP. Yeah, 1 level behind. So overall, except Gyro, I think the Dire early game didn't go as well as they hoped.
If the enemy team picks Spectre, they should never be allowed to like win the lane. But Spectre is way, way, way ahead of the Centaur. And Centaur is like 50 times better in lane than
Tower is under
Spectre.
attack.
Yeah, they somehow managed to lose that lane.
But I think it might be a lot on Centaur suiciding his Bracer career. Willow should die here maybe? Centaur all the way? Gets enough distance. Okay. Gonna go for the Venge instead. Spectre jumps in and picks up the kill and gets out.
Easy.
Yeah. It's a short cooldown, so you should do it. Got more
Yeah, I
gold.
know. And it's just you can do it with this facet as early as this. The other one you can
Tower is
do it
under attack.
because of the cooldown issues.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Radiant has a ward in their triangle, but they are not banking on anything in the triangle, so
Yeah. No Centaur Blade Mail yet, and they also didn't even spend time stacking for him, so.
yeah, exactly. They just
And they have a Gyro, good clear stacks too.
yeah.
No Crystallis for Gyro, going straight for the Aghanim's this game.
He's
Lord,
dead.
does still die, Gyrocopter? Oh, the Terrorize?
Yeah,
We
they
get
say-
Beastmaster as well, and a swap as well. Gets the shield.
I think the swap wasn't really. I mean,
Oh,
maybe,
he was. He would have died right now.
yeah.
We'll still
Died
get him.
anyway,
It's still,
They did their best.
we dodged the stun.
Oh,
Oh, didn't dodge the stun. Oh, but Spectre comes in.
no, but had mana to jump away anyway.
Oh, and comes back in for the kill.
Double kill. Radiant's bottom
Yep.
tower is under attack.
The
Oh, so in hindsight, maybe the not having the swap later was bad actually. Because if the Gyro died earlier, I don't
Yeah.
think the Willow would have died.
Is under attack.
Because the Storm wouldn't have stuck around.
yeah, exactly.
But it was, I think it was the still correct play in the moment.
I
To
mean, yeah, I know. He didn't anticipate that Storm was near and could jump on Gyro anyway.
Dyer's middle
And
tower
honestly, Gyro was so far away and that the Storm jumping on him kind of endangered the Storms itself. But at the end, it worked out to be good for them.
yeah.
They're looking for Gyro again.
Both mid laners going for Witchblade.
Damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no.
They only saw one of them. But I guess Ogre wouldn't be
Really?
there
I
alone,
think-
is what they're saying.
No, they saw Gyro too because they had a sentry. I think they might have had a glimpse of a storm.
Oh yeah, he probably ran through. And now they definitely saw
Yeah.
the bolt.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
I think it would be better for Dire if they started to stacking some camps in safe places like the Triangle and the Asians. Because with this pressure, they're gonna force out the Gyro from top of the map anyway. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I mean the center also was already sort of leaving bottom, so you can take over bottom. If you bring a lot of heroes, you take down this tower, and you can set out vision here. Willow, maybe
Oh, he used
start bottling. Terrorize onto 2, running away. Still gets killed. Sentra didn't blade mail. Maybe it was on cooldown from farming. It looks like Venge will also die. Eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing what the Dire didn't want them to do by banning the
Structures are
Underlord.
fortified.
Just 5-manning them as easy as possible. Which they're doing with the Storm Switch and Spectre right now, so
Yeah. Spectre playing very active with the ulti. Love to see it.
Bottom tower has
Exactly.
fallen.
The Orchid will be pretty big. They can't deal with this Orchid.
yeah, they have nothing for the Orchid except swap.
And now
Oh,
there's stacks that they're stealing instead.
that's a disaster. Oh my god.
But Gyro is up there in net worth at least, still.
I mean, yeah, the only hope for the Dire is the Gyro, but I don't know if Gyro can do it 1v5. They need more damage. They need at least Dark Willow to be farmed another bit much.
Dyer's middle
But she'll get there. She'll get there.
Yeah.
If nothing else, you're gonna AFK sit high ground and you're gonna finish an Ags at some point. Then whenever they come a high ground and you have an Ags, you just destroy them.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, if you're playing Ogre, position 5, don't buy the Gloves of Haste first. It does very little for your hero, and it will delay your Midas for like 30 seconds.
How?
It starts ticking when it gets combined. So you won't get your second charge as fast if you have the Gloves of Haste in your inventory.
You mean if you buy the recipe, you get the second charge faster?
No. If you buy the full item, combine it, it will immediately start ticking towards the second charge. If you have Gloves of Haste, then the recipe has to fly all the way to you before the second charge starts ticking.
Oh, I see. Oh, I understand now what you're talking about.
So you lose like 30 seconds or something on your Midas.
Yeah.
Depending on when you combine it. But it's inefficient if you're not utilizing the attack speed.
Yeah, I see.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Honestly, I don't really
Radiant's bottom tower has
think
fallen.
buying Midas on Ogre position 5 is a good idea. But the game is going very good for them, so they have the opportunity and the space for the Ogre to do that.
I like it where you buy one item, you buy a Force Staff or a Glimmer Cape or drums or something.
Yeah.
You buy like at least one item, and then you can think about Midas.
Yeah, because if you are behind and you are forcing that Midas, you just go on, keep on losing net worth and time and map control anyway.
I mean, if your Ogre is going towards a Midas and you miss 2 or 3 kills or someone dies because he doesn't have a Force Staff instead, it's like
Yeah, exactly.
that could be the entire like difference maker also in the game pace and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's better to at least buy something useful first, I feel, personally.
Yeah, I know, but I think he's thinking that either it's mandatory or that they're in a good game state, which they are, to buy or rush the Midas after the boots.
Yeah. Shaker dagger, fine. So despite the good start, it still took 18 minutes to finish the blink dagger. Oh, and it's going back to base. Full inventory.
Huh? I mean, it's a D4. You have to be a little bit more forgiving.
Well, he needs to do Ogre here. Very nice. He's gonna tank the gank for his Storm Spirit. Oh, they will still catch him. Do they have a follow-up stun? Doesn't look like it.
No.
Swap?
I'm not gonna.
Do they have a stun?
shit.
No? Oh, he's still dead. No reaction from the Storm.
Dark
Willow's being run down by Spectre. Good terrorize TP out. Doesn't need to TP out actually. Can just get the kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
That echo hurt. That echo miss.
They're still chasing the Beastmaster. Bench barely survives. And they
But
will
the
be able to get
Beast-
this kill too. And yeah, think.
No, I don't
too
think
fast.
they can.
Too fast.
They're being a little bit too much greedy. Yeah, they're getting better. That's good.
Okay, still, I mean, really good. Gyro shows up with Aghanims and immediately they get one big kill at least, but they're like turning the momentum of the game around.
Yeah, I kind of didn't expect Storm to die there, and the fact that Dark Widow didn't made her a little bit. She's still behind the Storm, but
Yeah, you can't really farm on Dark Willow that fast, unfortunately.
The Storm is going for Kaya next, no BKB. Maybe that's he regret that if things don't go their way.
He might. But they don't have to play as aggressive as they are playing right now either. Like, they can relax a bit and finish some items before.
Maybe they're afraid that the other team gets farm and get damage, but I don't think they're gonna lose the late game either. The Radiant and
They have a lot of nice things for the late game, for sure.
Because the Spectre is gonna be a monster, the Storm's gonna be a monster, the Shaker can turn into a core, even Ogre can turn it into an absolute beast of a like it disables and saves or even damage if you want to.
Yeah, you only buy offensive active items. So you
You just buy Dagon 5 and the Dire is gone, you know?
yeah. Just buy E-Blade Dagon 5. It's simple.
I mean, since they also added like life to the Dagon, Ogre with the Dagon got so much more
Dire's
ridiculous.
top tower is under attack.
I once played it as I think I was core, not support. but-
Okay, Dire wants to take this fight.
Is under attack.
Will they catch someone though? No blink dagger. Sentra finished a full pipe though. But there's a lot of magic damage from Radiant earlier.
They think they're pushing for the tower, but they are wrong because they see them all of.
Yeah,
see
they
all
forced
of
them. They forced them back. But yeah, they didn't have a way to start the fight because they don't have blink dagger.
Yeah, I know. That's why I think they thought they're gonna push the tower. They need a vision for that cliff. Yeah, but the Radiant didn't fall into the trap.
Middle
So,
tower is under attack.
like you said, they don't have to push so hard on Dire, so they didn't.
But they have the potential to punish Radiant because they're playing very split up right now.
Yeah,
But what you need to
they
do is
didn't-
you need to put someone in front and then have the event swap to turn around. That's what they need.
Yeah, but they don't know that I think they're not sure because, like I said, they have the Radiant has the potential to just bring more people into the fight, even if one or two heroes of them are separate from each other. So that's why the Dire is scared, and they also don't have any vision on the map right now. So I don't
Very
think
true.
they have the confidence to.
They only see if you're on a creep wave.
Yeah, exactly. And even if like they see a hero on a creep and you assume that if he is alone,
Ooh,
the Spectre
smoke.
and yeah, the Spectre and Storm can be there as soon as possible. So it's too risky. Oh, Shaker.
Бумба сейчас будет все у нас.
It's 22 minutes in the game and Ogre is still just going for the Midas. Let's hope it doesn't bite them in the ass in the next 10 minutes.
Oh, you know, Radiant needs a pipe actually, but they probably won't buy one this game because Beastmaster
Maybe-
didn't.
Maybe they wanted pipe on the Ogre, but I don't know if that's on time.
It's really expensive to get a pipe on a position 5. So it's pretty
Yeah.
hard unless you have like some way to farm, like you're playing Chen or something, where you can
Yeah,
have some creeps hitting, just killing creeps for you.
rush it, not just wait for the Midas and the goal of the Midas build up. So
I mean, I assume after Midas, we'll go for some 4-staff or something. I think.
I hope so. For some like
Our Shaker actually has a Glimmer Cape queued up. Glimmer Cape is a bit less value this game because the Zeus and changed it.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Most of the
live wire on support Zeus seems really bad.
Yeah, why would you do that? I mean, maybe they wanted that instant Zeus ult. Because sometimes you just go for a fast
Cancel
ult
dagger.
and- Yeah, cancel dagger or just instantly kill someone and don't give them chance to like glimmer themselves and have the shield, you know.
Yeah, but
So
this
that is,
are you ever like? I feel like you're not in range, and isn't it just better if you're max
Yeah,
range? You have normal. Your normal innate is more damage, right? If you're casting spells from max range.
yeah, I know, but I told you, yeah, it's the thing that you don't want the other facet, and not because you want this facet.
Yeah.
It was like
Okay, anyway, smoke onto the bench. I mean, that's perfect for Dire if only their bench dies.
Yeah, tanks. Let's see.
Okay,
Oh,
on
they're
the
on
Gyro.
Gyro.
You have no bench buyback.
Gyro
They're
is
scared.
so Storm though. Storm is probably no.
Oh, the Shaker.
Oh,
He will still die though. Chasing the Beastmaster, but yeah. The Blink Dagger's still not there for Centaur. But yeah, I mean, if they... It's scary to say, but maybe they could have manned up and killed the Gyro. But
yeah, I
they-
know. What
Shaker
happened to the
came alone.
Spectre? I don't know. Why did the Spectre go in and...
She jumped out at the start. She just came for the kill and
Yeah.
jumped out.
I see.
Yeah, jumped out after
You know
revenge kill.
why?
And then she didn't have ulti again.
Yeah, I know, but you have a Blade Mail and Orchid. You could have easily gone Gyro.
But the
you know?
HP pool is pretty low on Spectre, so it's still a bit scary to be in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if you have dispersion, if your HP pool is 1400, you're not amplifying it
Yeah, no.
that much.
I didn't. Because Blade Mail on Axe Gyro is such a good item, but you're right. I didn't take the HP pool to account for this play.
Yeah, so Willow, about to finish up the Yules that we talked about for the when we thought it was support Willow, but I mean obviously still it's gonna be good at dealing with the Spectre just jumping and orchiding you all
Yeah,
the time.
exactly.
But it's a lot harder to say it's very good now. But I could see it like if it was your first item and you're using it to set up kills and stuff with your team. But finishing Yules now feels really bad because you're gonna want BKB. You're probably gonna want like Aghanim's BKB as your next items, and then your BKB just feels like you should have been the BKB.
Yeah, this like feels just you're buying Yules for the offensive aspect only. Sorry, defensive aspect only, and not to like you said set up for kills and your spells. So I don't know.
Ogre is Midasing, by the way.
Okay, it's Midasing. It's over. Dire lost.
They hit this word once at some point, but they don't know that it's here. I don't know if I've seen that before.
Maybe it was at the time that they got ganked previous fights.
Well, yeah, but you should remember it, I feel like.
I know. It's weird. They don't care.
I see Shaker on the ward.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Will they start playing some Dota? Maybe not. Actually, they don't have to. Why not finish the Satanic on Gyro?
Let's see. What does Gyro have?
Oh, Shaker. Will blink away.
Do you think Gyro doesn't need a BKB before Satanic?
I think this is fine. But you have to play on this timing. You have to play real, like you have to play as you're the team in the lead after this. And you just go play behind your Gyro, and they cannot blow him up with a bench swap. And the more they spend trying to kill your Gyro, the bigger you're gonna win the fight probably.
Yeah, I see.
But then you have to play behind your Gyro. If you're gonna play this Dota 2 game the same way that you've been playing, then I think it is not only incorrect to go Satanic, it's probably detrimental to your team's ability to win the game.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're still afraid of the 5-man reaction of their Radiant, but if you 5-man yourself, I think you don't have anything to lose. Or to fear of, actually. Not to
Yeah, I mean, he has 3000 HP and a Satanic and a potential swap behind him, right?
Yeah, and their other teammates have damage too, so I don't know why they're afraid
Yeah,
of.
and they have a pipe.
Yeah,
Most of the
pipe,
damage
bleed.
from Radiant is magic damage.
Exactly. I think the Beast Axe is also magical, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Gyro is alone.
Hey, he doesn't have to be scared, I don't think. Oh, they're coming.
Okay, they're preparing for some shit.
Oh, Beastmaster.
shit.
Yeah, he's dead. He's so dead on Beastmaster.
Yeah. He's melted. Holy shit. Oh my god, that was
Spectre
not
did.
calculated at all. Spectre dot out. Oh, I thought he went back.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
There's a flak chasing you because you don't disjoint with the reality.
oh, that's. Oh my god. Yeah, I hope they don't take fights like this anymore, or they're gonna.
Yeah. I mean,
punish me
there was a
hard.
really weird scan. They scanned too far south, so it didn't hit anyone. It was a radiant scan. I'm pretty sure. Can you not see? Oh, whatever. I'm pretty sure it was a radiant scan, and they scanned at the ancient, and they didn't scan on the wisdom rune that Gyro was sitting on. So Beastman just blinked into the Gyro.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah. And Gyro's team were prepared.
Yeah,
Can
I mean
do.
they were TPing in before, so despite Gyro not
Yeah, I
pressing
think
Satanic, it didn't matter because the team was there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Zeus dice
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
has not itemized for the Spectre jump, going Aether Lens Aghanim.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I mean,
Dire's middle tower is under
if
attack.
the Spectre is on you, it doesn't matter if you have this spell or not. You're just gonna die.
No, everything matters. Like, think about it this way: if you buy an item that makes them take 5 seconds longer to kill you, that can be massive difference. It's a difference between your team being able to TP in to help and not.
Yeah, I agree. But he didn't. He's going for Axe also, so it doesn't
Yeah.
going for this. I think, yeah, I don't know. What's his?
I mean, the idea is they're gonna jump someone else. They're not gonna jump to Zeus. That's how Zeus is thinking, right?
Yeah, the thing, yeah, exactly. The Zeus gonna be so back and just apply damage from backlines. The I don't know, but
Dark Willow is buying force step now. But Dark Willow is the support, I guess, with a Witchblade.
yeah, it's a glorified support of the game. I don't know. Maybe she would go Pike after.
Yeah, I mean, Pike is not. I think you still want Axe at some point. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think she's going too many defensive items and not enough damage. Because the Gyro is going to have damage till a certain point of the game.
Zeus shard. This is a game changer.
Just blinking into the Spectre and right clicking.
Yeah, the live wire.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, Spectre Aegis.
Shard.
But yeah, Dire, even despite that win, they've been completely passive. Even after winning that fight, picking up items on Gyrokamp is still passive.
You're gonna outfarm the Radiant.
Stupendous.
Well, they are. Gyro is out farming them, and Centaur is also really farmed. That's a Lotus Orb on Centaur, which can be pretty big.
Behind other 5 cores. Holy shit.
Yeah. But the thing is, what they're doing on Dire is their damage is gonna be from Gyro and Zeus if Zeus doesn't get jumped. That's their damage basically, because Willow is not gonna
Maybe
deal
they're
the damage.
Taking Willow into starting the fight from Radiant and just saved her, and Gyro and Zeus do the damage, you know.
They
And
should
use
Zeus
Willow
up. Just go for the kill. Oh, Lotus Orb on
yeah.
Shaker. For the Willow stuff, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
A lucky find.
Ogre still no item finished, but has 3k gold and queued up the Hex.
Ogre?
Yeah.
Dire's bottom
What
tower
a
is
chat.
under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, can you kill Gyro when it's
Middle
next?
tower has been denied.
I don't think so.
No. They Yeah.
Maybe if you line up your disables, I mean, they have wind swap. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they have swap. They have Lotus Orb.
Yeah.
So it's not so simple. But I mean, they catch him alone. Hex is good.
Yeah, exactly. But like what you said, Dota is about who makes less mistakes. If the Dire make a mistake by letting leaving Gyro alone.
Oh, finally, Dota 2 is happening. Ogre will die.
Ogre will die for his sin.
I press Centaur.
Why would you stand? Yeah, that was. Maybe they fought. Maybe they fought.
Oh, AoE.
Oh,
Took the stun AoE talent.
yeah. Imagine buying Bloodstone with that talent. Just
Does it work with Bedlam?
it would be 2/3 of a Ravage Radiance, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy. If it works with, Brambles being bigger is maybe good. They're going on the gyro. He is alone. The Venge will run. Satanic has been pressed. It didn't have flag. No flag.
I mean, I think if it's black.
No, you have to remember with flag, you're life stealing double with Satanic.
Do you?
So, yeah. So your Aghanims hits twice if you have flag active.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it doubles the Satanic, so he would actually probably be full HP afterwards. Maybe not full HP, but would be very high HP. Or, well, yeah. Wouldn't have died. But that was a mistake. It was alone. He was alone. Venge was far. And no vision.
Here's committing for the Hex. I mean, you could say that if you Hex Gyro, it wouldn't die on the fight, but Ogre can Hex multiple heroes in the fight.
Just Hex every hero at the same time, you know?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But yeah, look, Dire almost the entire game, it seems like they're just really scared of losing the game, so they never actually try to do anything.
Yeah, I know.
They're only reactionary. They're not proactive at all. Oh, as I say that, they smoke without their blinking stun, hero. Looking to go top lane. I mean, we'll see if they find something, if they run into ancients.
Baker has.
What are they doing? They're just sitting on mid wave. They can play under their ward, maybe. They have a ward here, and they're gonna see Beastmaster. That's a good target. Bench is starting the fight. He has BKB. Yeah, BKB run.
I mean, that's not.
He's gonna be stunned here.
Smoking.
But too deep, too deep.
We waste all that
They
time.
see Ogre under their ward. Oh, that's early. No, you can't. Actually, Asterisk is here. You can cancel.
No, Ogre is dead, but I don't think that.
Yeah, but his fire is whatever. It's a bit whatever now. Yeah, because they spent like over a minute running together. So.
As a result of that, their mid tower was gone, and they are almost. Not almost, they're 5k behind again.
Yeah. And I mean, they didn't hit a creep for a minute.
Yeah, this Dark Willow is getting so much behind. Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's... I'd feel forced to itemize like this too. If my Zeus doesn't want to buy a useful item for the team, someone has to buy a first staff on your team, you know?
To build the
well, I say
Dark
that,
Willow.
but Radiant didn't buy 4 staff either.
Stay healthy.
I mean, I kind of understand to build Dark Widow for more utility than like the agony damage, because you're not getting to. I mean, you don't have the attack speed talent anymore, and you're not getting to your level 20 that fast enough because you're not doing anything on the map and you can't farm that fast. So maybe they did really talked about that. Let's Dark Widow do the disabling stuff, and other heroes do the damage.
Okay. Storm Spirit just ran under vision here. Will they be able to catch the storm? No more vision, but maybe.
Tower is under attack.
Earthshaker, their smoke pops on the Earthshaker, no Susult. Okay, they catch the Shaker, Shaker's dead.
Top tower is under attack.
They are psychos for running Zeus in first. What should happen when you do a smoke, when you don't have vision? Like your blink stun goes first, and when their smoke pops, you press Susult.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower
That's how it should go.
I
'Cause-
believe they're preparing for the next Roche. The Radiant.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower
Are they
is
gonna
under
defend
attack.
this?
He immediately presses Aghanim's on Centaur, making sure it's working.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's another.
It's a short cooldown.
I mean, yeah, it's a short cooldown and
Bottom tower is under attack.
looks kind of funny.
Radiant's
They
top
don't
tower-
defend.
Are they
this.
gonna go high ground? Force them back? No, Centaur. Okay.
Dire's bottom tower has
They wanna look to fight. They have
Yeah,
one ward
it's
here
right.
at least.
I think they're going to contest for the Roche. They know that Radiant is planning for it.
Does that not have... Wait. Did that... Oh, okay, yeah. Where are the obs for Dire team? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
One is in their triangle and one is on their
Yeah.
other.
Oh, now they have 3 obs on bench now. Okay. That's where they are. They're in bench's inventory.
Yep.
They,
He gets.
do they have the connect on the Zeus? With the damage? Yeah.
Oh,
Good
nice! Oh, that was so good. Can they go for? Spectre?
Yules? That's the Yules right there. Yes, Satanic. Yeah, Spectre cannot get out of this. Gyro's still gonna kill it, I think.
Definitely. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Gyro's still strong. They're not doing anything to Gyro.
Yeah, they lack damage now. Yeah, the pipe did his job.
Centaur with Shard 2 is really strong. He just has so much HP.
Yeah. They didn't have enough damage.
Homing missile onto Ogre. That will be another kill.
Oh no, he tried. Oh shit. Okay.
So, I mean, that's Storm greedy with BKB.
Yeah.
And Spectre jumped in alone. And also, some weird itemization of Storm, I think, because their team's damage is not that impressive, and you're just buying control on Storm. I think it's a bit sus. You should buy like Ags and Hex.
I mean, why wouldn't he could make this to Parasma, doesn't he?
Yeah, Parasma is good damage. Shiva's Guard is good damage.
Yeah, I think
mean,
he
still-
doesn't. He shouldn't go for the Hex Storm. I mean, but you already have Hex and Ogre, and that's more than enough, I think.
Yeah, I mean they have lockdown on their team, but their damage is not amazing, and there will be a gyrocopter with Butterfly and Aegis coming to your high ground soon. So maybe I was wrong all along, and Dire played this game to perfection, you know?
Yeah.
No, look, if Storm just presses BKB last fight, the entire game could be different right now. So
I mean, yeah, if they didn't follow up their stuns perfectly, then that fight that would turn out very differently. But the thing is, the Spectre is now way behind the Gyro and doesn't have enough damage.
Tower is under attack.
I mean, Spectre also not itemizing that much for damage with a Scotty. So you can remove some of the lifesteal on Gyro.
Yeah, the Spectre usually doesn't have damage on its own alone. You see, then he needs she needs his teammate, her teammate, sorry, to deal the damage while she tanks the other team's damage. I think most of her damage comes from the Desolate and Blade Mail, but when you don't go Radiance, I don't know what.
Yeah, I mean, you can Bloodthorn is good damage. Disperser is good damage. Butterfly
Thing
is
is that
good damage.
you can't kill Gyro with Bloodthorn or Disperser or any of that. You need just like raw damage items, like what you said, Butterfly or.
I think, yeah, Disperser is more DPS on illusions than Butterfly, I think. It's more agility. And you also got the... Yeah, Disperser is the most agility on an item. It's 40.
I mean, Gyro kills the illusions so fast. I don't think that.
Yeah, but it just depends on the situation, you know? Maybe he has pressed all his buttons and you're jumping in after when he's like stunned.
I know.
It's yeah. But yeah, as we said, it could also just be different. What if Spectre doesn't jump in there? What if Storm Spirit BKBs and doesn't die there? You know, then there's not a Gyro raid boss in front of them right now.
Exactly. So they're going for the tier 2 mid. Look at that damage. Holy.
Look at that tower. The attack speed.
Yeah.
It's the Bloodlust attack speed talent right there. I don't know about that one. 30 strength is a lot of strength.
It's so undermining. I mean, so bad for that level of talentry. You know what I mean?
Hey, the tower looked pretty cool attacking fast.
It was good for the level 15 talent, but for the level 20, come on, 30. They're not trying to really push the defending.
Yeah, they don't want to fight this Gyro. Understandable, they want to find someone else. Which they did. They found the Willow, which is a great target. Starts with Willie press BKB this time. Did not press BKB at all. Will just die.
Oh, some guys
There's
again.
a halberd on Gyro, but he has a BKB. Doesn't do anything. Venge has been put in the cart. She has swap. If they can catch more. Yeah. Still going on to this ogre.
Yep. That wasn't very good.
Looks pretty good for Dire. Yeah. And that's, I mean, Storm didn't press BKB. There's no excuse. There honestly, zero excuse that fight. If you get stunned by a Venge stun on Storm, you deserve everything that's coming to you. If you have BKB especially.
The Venge is not a good stunner for Storm.
So Zeus dies, but can she come back? She has TP, okay. She can finish. Yeah. She can finish Bloodthorn or the Disperse. Nullifier. But yeah, Nullifier is won't be that good against Gyro. No, it's not dispellable. Halberd onto Gyro, but I mean he's still double hitting. He's losing a bit of HP, but...
Oh my god, he doesn't die. Holy shit.
He had... That was Satanic with the flak cannon right there.
Okay, I think they're backing off.
10 seconds on BKB. Won't have BKB in time here. Maybe. But the stuns are pretty early. 5 seconds Satanic. BKB is up. We'll get off.
Oh,
nice to Orchid. The Soul Burn.
Is that too? This time Storm uses the BKB.
But there's no getting out of this one, I believe.
Yeah.
Very good hold for Radiant. They almost lost the game, but they hold. And now Spectre gets 2 new items. Bloodthorn and Nullifier.
Good nerves on them. They're gonna do the same now. Pushing mid.
Well, yeah, I mean they isolated. Yeah, Centaur and Gyro had. They were completely alone, right? So makes it easier if you kill the other heroes first.
I think they got too much cocky because of the Aegis.
Yeah, you didn't have BKB yet, so. And that's a glyph. So if they don't kill the melee racks, they're gonna have to buy back. Yeah, they all buy back.
Yeah, of course the buyback.
Central ult.
Oh,
He can stampede himself
that
again
Hex!
with the eggs.
That Hex saved his ass!
But they saved
Nice.
the racks on Dire.
I mean, they sacrificed their buyback for it, but let's see what happens next.
What's that? MKB Gyro? That's incorrect. They only have a halberd, which doesn't matter that much.
I'm getting a second wind.
Maybe he's not committing for it, but
Yeah.
it is a good damage item.
Centaur. This is a dieback if he dies, so it's extremely big kill.
Use his ag to run away, but they don't let him. That's
That's a insanely big kill. That might be a game-winning kill right there.
yeah.
Manta, what is Gyro? Okay, he hasn't bought anything yet, so we're not gonna flame until we see the item.
Oh, it doesn't matter what he kills. He bought it. Oh, okay.
Okay, so
For the man.
what are we buying Manta for? Which thing are we dispelling? I do not see which thing we're dispelling.
I don't know. Maybe he thinks he took too much damage from.
He has two dispels. He has Satanic, he has BKB. Even if you wanted a dispel, Disperser would be better than Manta.
I know. Yeah, what does the illusion do for you here? I don't know.
Gyro illusions are garbage. Oh, War? Aunt Revenge? Are they gonna get a Terrorize up? Okay, he gets Satanic off, and this is where you can turn around. And
The Spectre though. The Spectre is dead.
yeah, that's on buyback. This time they didn't do it the same way. They didn't get to kill the other heroes first. So then when you commit on Gyro and you press Satanic BKB, you're not bringing him down through it.
Yeah, I think the key factor this time was that the Dark Widow was alive. Last time, the first jump on the Dark Widow. That Terrorize did a lot of helping for the Gyro. And, you know, the
Well,
results-
it's also, I don't think if he ever gets BKB Satanic off, you're not killing him in that duration. You have to,
Yeah,
like, when they killed him in his base, he didn't have Satanic and BKB. He didn't get to press them.
Yeah, exactly. The Dark Widow has Axe now, so the only thing left is the Moon Shard.
Yeah, Parasma is also crazy good with this because your Shadow Realm is magic damage. So
I know what
Parasma
you need
amps the
attack
magic
is
damage.
first, because Dark Widow doesn't have that much attack speed.
No, she does.
itself.
She just has good base attack time, right? So she has like okay attack speed anyway. But yeah, it's not amazing. It's not like when you had, what was it? Was it 200 attack speed on level 25? Or
200 attack speed. Yeah, it was 200. No, I think it was 100. 200 is for the CM, but
Oh, maybe
it
that's
was
true.
very good though. It was good either way. It's 500 terrorize impact damage. Imagine that with Bloodstone.
It's still not. that's not a lot.
Dark Willow is.
The gyro's here.
They want to go
They're
for
coming
Roche,
over.
which is
Centaur's
not
here
there
too.
yet.
That's coming soon.
Yeah, I
They
know,
just have to
but
play in this area and wait for it.
do they know it could be there any minute now?
Well, probably.
God.
That's probably why they're here. Because it could be any minute now.
Any minute now. Do you think the Bramble Maze shard, the Bramble Maze and the stun for the Willow should also scale with the AoE of the spell or not?
What do you mean?
Like the Dark Blue Shard is the Bramble Maze appear after the stun clicks.
Yeah.
Do you think the Bramble Maze should be wider according to the radius of the stun?
Well, never mind that. They're going on bench.
Gyro,
Gyro.
gyro.
He's dead.
Oh.
Didn't get to press his buttons.
Yeah.
And because I went on the bench, there was no swap either. But Willow is dealing some damage here, managing to kill the Shaker as well. Centaur has his card. I don't know what he's doing with that. Storm and Shaker both flying back.
No
They need
one
to kill the Willow. Spectre's coming back in. She has the Aegis.
The Storm
So
is not dead.
Spectre has the Aegis too, so it's okay that she dies once. She can keep going here. There's a roar up. And they're gonna
Yep.
get all of them.
That's
And there's
the
only
game.
a buyback on Willow.
What's life without a little
It could be. We'll see. Yeah, no glyph. Might be the game. And yeah, I mean that's because the Venge was for some unknown godforsaken reason standing next to the gyrocopter. That's the only reason that worked.
I mean, the thing is that it's not just Revenge, they had the card too, so what happened to Centaur in that situation?
He was behind, right? He was in like a weird position. Right? Maybe he got clipped by something, so he didn't have blink.
Pathetic.
He also didn't have BKB, right? But yeah, that's just game.
Yeah, that's a game.
That's a classic back and forth. Any team could win at any point, you know?
Yeah, it was enjoyable. It was good to watch. It
Fun
was, yeah,
to
it
watch.
was dependent, yeah, dependent on which team makes the mistake. Like
No, this was about who makes the most mistakes, because they both made a lot of mistakes.
yeah, which team made the game losing mistake? You know,
That was Venge standing next to Gyro.
like not grabbing their carry while she's droning. But yeah, congrats to Yippee.
Yeah. So that means we'll have Reload versus Click in the upper bracket, and then YellowPhysicist will take on MXR in the lower bracket.
Yep, on the BO1. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll see if I cover those. I'm not sure because there's another person who's been casting a lot of Div 4. So if they're casting Div 4, I'll probably cast Division 3 instead.
I mean, you could cast D4 if you want, but yeah, understand.
I don't want to double it. It's if someone's already casting, it's better to cast some other games, so more people get their games casted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this was really exciting, and just, there's been so many of these games where, back with like your game one was also like this crazy, right? Like back and forth, any team could win. Suddenly you're ahead and you're winning, but suddenly you're not winning.
Now it's gone. Great crowd. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Like it's exciting to watch, and I mean, I would say enjoyable to play, but like after a certain amount of time, my laptop just doesn't want me to play. And goes on FPS. But yeah, it's for the viewer, it's definitely good, but for the player, it is stressful if you care enough.
Yeah.
And if you let it get to you, it definitely leads to you making more mistakes and lose. But yeah.
No, but that's also part of why it's fun to play the games. Like playing the tournaments. Like you're in some elimination game and it's going crazy 80-minute game or whatever, You don't that kind of feeling, it's you don't get it every day.
Yeah, exactly. I've been on the two sides of it. Like the first win was also, I don't know if you were casting it. It was also I think 60 or more 70-minute game. We were Medusa, and it was just one moment. You know that they're gone, they don't have buyback, you just rush down mid, and the throne just falls. The more exciting ones are the ones that you decide the fight. The deciding fight happens in the one of the high grounds or bases, and it's just pure. What do you say? Dopamine or adrenaline, or which one is it?
Yeah, now they just say cinema, I think.
Absolute cinema.
That's what they say now.
Kids today came up with. I mean, the power of the memes in the today's mind of the today's kids, and like the language of the world is so fascinating because
I don't know.
or
I feel
like
like it was the same way when I was going through high school and stuff like. Yeah, it's
yeah, I
the same
know.
thing. We made up stupid new words, and I'm sure
I don't
people
think
that were 15 years older than me were thinking the same thing that maybe I think now.
yeah, I see, but I think the back in like 10 years ago, the series and like movies had more share in the language and
Yeah,
terministic
yeah. That's just
things. And
globalization of internet. That's just
yeah,
the
exactly.
difference. Everyone's
And
on
the
social
memes
media.
didn't change as fast as like today. Like 1 week there's a like one meme is like absolute cinema. The next week I'm just a chill guy, and I don't know, next week's gonna be some weird ass terminology or new meme that's gonna catch on.
Yeah.
You know, like a couple of months ago it was just Hulk Toger, and it's
Yeah, I
weird.
don't know. I don't like the only thing I use is like I browse Reddit, but like I don't use Twitter. I don't use I don't use these stuff, so I don't know what people are talking
Yeah,
about.
that's probably good for
But yeah,
mental
I
health.
mean, I'm older. I'm 32, so
I mean, I'm not that much younger. I'm how old am I? I'm 27, but it's just different people. You have different habits. And at the end, that Manto did not do shit for the gyro.
hey, but they won a fight immediately after he bought it. To be fair,
Yeah, but it wasn't because of the man. Maybe because you could say it was
uh,
for the stats, but I don't know.
yeah, I mean
Are
it's
you?
hard to say, especially those kind of situations. It's like no item you're looking at feels great. Like normally, I think gyrocopters at that point, you'd buy. Maybe because there's a Spectre, you'd buy Silver Edge, or because otherwise you'd buy like Swift Blink, probably like in a normal game on Gyrocopter at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So I think those two items would be fine, but yeah,
If you're going for
it doesn't matter if you get caught with your save hero. It's like not a lot of stuff probably matters. If you're not
yeah,
surviving through it and you don't have buyback, you're losing the game anyway.
yeah,
Even if he had Aeon Disc or something like it wouldn't have mattered because they had a nullifier.
yeah. Even like I wanted to say he should have bought like divine, but yeah, when you cut with your pants down and no saves, nothing matters but what is in your inventory when you're stun locked or hex.
Yeah, multicast Hex is too good.
It's very good. It's kind of I can't really decide, is it better than the multicast Dagon, or is it or multi-hex
Well, they do
multicast?
different things. One of these gives you some survivability and some burst, and the other gives you control. Sometimes you want control, sometimes you want the damage and to tank somewhere.
Yeah, either way, it's a fun spell.
Yeah, I do like that they added that on offensive item usage at least.
Nice.
But it would be more fun if it worked on Meteor Hammer.
How would it do? How would it work though? It's not point targeted.
Yeah, but
Like,
it would just put it randomly in the radius, like in your cast range. Like imagine it just like it's
next
just
of one, next
instead of
of
one
one.
meteor, there's like 3 or 4, you know?
Yeah, and it would be global, like a random carries farming.
I don't know about that. That would be fun though.
Yeah, it's kind of. Well, jokes aside, I'm kind of sad that it doesn't work on Lotus because would it be that much like
Well, if it would
broken?
work on defensive items, like that would be like there would be some very interesting things that would happen with Force Staff. That's all I'll say. But there's so many other like Solar Crest Glimmer Cape would be broken, I think, on the hero. You would Solar Crest a Glimmer Cape like your entire team.
Yeah, any defensive item except like Force Staff. Would be better.
But Force Staff would be so
Imagine
much fun. Imagine you Yules yourself and you're suddenly you're Yulesing like your Enigma channeling a black hole. Oops.
No, that wouldn't work because use doesn't work on your teammates anyway.
Yeah, but it would if it because you can use it on yourself, so maybe it would work.
I don't know. But purging all your teammates with Lotus Herb is just broken as hell.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff sounds really good if that would be in the game, and I think that's why it's not in the game. I think it would be funny if they added an offensive Lincolns, like you block a save.
Yeah, I've heard you talked about it. I think the only thing equivalent to that we have is Ricky's shard. No?
Yeah,
Because
that's a cool function.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like you have to have like the use of force stuff, but it is a cool concept. But yeah, it would be nice to have that kind of things to make. I mean, also not only Rubik's shard, but the tier 5 item. That's it's like Dark Willows double.
Yeah, the Book of Shadows.
Yeah, you can Book of Shadows the enemy hero, but kinda also disables yourself. So I don't know. Because that would kinda change the meta and the way everyone play the Dota, because the backline jumpers suddenly become less valuable. You know, because if you want if you want the opponents, prevent the opponents to save like use the Oracle ult on their carry, what the thing you do now is that you go on the Oracle or the Dazzle. You know what I'm saying? But if you have that item, you doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, it also depends. Like, even if it's an Oracle, right? If you put that on the enemy carry, the Oracle can just press the Fate's Edict first or something, right? Before ulting. It's not like
yeah, I see.
Because it would be like a Lincoln, not like Nullifier that just keeps going.
I see. Yeah.
That was my idea when I was talking about it. Because yeah, it does sound broken if it would be for a long, if it would be for a longer duration. I think.
Duration, yeah. I mean, they had worse items in the game, so you can only hope.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you play Dota when they added Abyssal Blade into the game?
I know. I didn't, but I know what it did when it.
Yeah, Basher plus Relic plus 100 damage.
And it linked also, I think, yeah.
No, not on release. It was just the active, but it was a plus 100 damage, so it was the best pure damage item in the game. So every like range carries would buy it just for that reason, because it was plus 100 damage.
Yes.
It was a few years later with the Blink Shadow Fiend Abyssal Blade Rush.
Why they suddenly use
that was really funny, at least.
Yeah, and later on they added Rave Pact for some reason.
That was interesting because people didn't think it was good. Then it got buffed 2 times, I think, and then people realized it's the most broken thing in the game.
I mean, so many people think that the concept wasn't too interesting because damage mitigation, like the aura patch a couple of months ago with with Pipe and Crimson Guard, because the thing about them that makes them uninteresting is that people fight, people activate their auras and shield and everything, and nothing happens. No one dies, and they disengage and then go back to farm. That's the problem that most of the people had with this. Not that they were broken or like the thing that every time these kind of items become meta, everyone just hate them.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they were broken because you could end the game at 20 minutes. That's the enemy team had to fight. You were coming high ground at 20 minutes with Wraith Pact Pipe. That's what was happening.
Yeah.
So you can't just not take the fight. You lose your axe. You know that was the thing. So
And
then
kinda,
you
I
also
think
need to
that-
have it.
Yeah, I know. And it kind of took, I think, a little bit more unnecessary hate the item because of how the founder played that TI. You know, I'm not saying that I don't like the. I mean, I don't like the way the
I
Tundra
mean, you
played.
play to win. Who cares how you do it? Play to win.
Yeah, I know that I don't have problem with that, but people think that the recent 100 games were so boring was because of Red Flag, in which I think they're wrong, because Tundra played so much deeper and a very strategic play style of just choking your enemy out and prevent them from ever like brief and farm goal. And that was a key reason because that their games were kind of boring, not the fact of they just bought Wraith Flag. You see?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fair to say that they're like the face of that patch. I guess that's basically what
Yeah.
happened. But people have the exact same criticism about TI4, which didn't have a Wraith Pack, but that it was boring 20-minute games. One team goes high ground and wins.
I see. Yeah.
But you don't put that on. I think it was Vici Gaming that started, but eventually Newbie beat Vici in the finals. But people don't call out Newbie or Vici for that style, I don't think. But that was just a patch. Because there were like no comeback mechanic, like no good comeback mechanic. So if you were ahead, you were just
I
winning the
know.
game.
Yeah. Weird. And the thing is that year, not the 2014, the Tundra TI. I think the other aspect that people maybe have forget about is that that patch, I think I'm not sure the longest in the history of Dota, but in my like since 2020 September of 2020 that I started to play, it was I think the longest duration on a single number patch or even letter patch, the 732. You know, they didn't patch the game until like what was it? New Frontiers patch. It was 732 since August, I think, 2020 till the April of 2023. If you remember, like the Lima Major, that was
I think I
broken.
played very little Dota during that time.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
remember that
like
one.
8 or 7 months of one number patch. See?
Yeah, I personally I don't have a problem with the less frequent patch. I think it's only like natural for games to become like that when they're old. I don't think you should patch games for like in perpetuity, you know. Like I think at some point they should say, "Okay, we're happy with this patch. We're going to work on a new project." And I think that's fine.
I know, but I don't know. I was just saying the fact that people were so frustrated in that time with Dota and the boringness of it. You know.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
that's right.
I mean, there's like some I know there's some community that plays like 682 or something, 683. They only play that patch. That's like pre-reborn.
You see, 689 was or 683 G3. You said okay.
It's some patch. I can't remember exactly which patch, but I just remember there was like a big thing. I think it was like 1 or 2 years ago. They started like that kind of thing because they didn't like all the new stuff. Like that's before talents and stuff too. I think.
I know the talent. Let's see what happens, Dota. I mean, I think they're gonna milk Mikel until they can, and it's gonna have milk for more years to come. At least until I think. I don't know. You can never predict these things correctly. So what can you do?
I'm happy. I haven't spent any money on Dota in like 4 years, besides going to TI.
I think that's covered for not paying other monies.
Yeah, I mean, when I went to Seattle last year, that's pretty expensive.
Holy shit!
But it was nice having gone once. So
I know, and I was planning to go this year also because it was so close. But yeah, unfortunately, couldn't come up with the funding of it, and had exams also in that time. So
yeah, I got to meet a lot of Clarity people in Copenhagen.
yeah, I know. I think the Charmy and a couple of her friends were there also.
Yeah, I talked to Charmy and Gecko.
Mikel.
Got some
Yeah.
hugs. And I met
Oh.
Greggy there, the Storm in this game.
I see. Yeah, I kind of wish that to happen more often. I mean, I've been in the Clarity League since the previous, it hasn't been that long, but the very main reason I did this wasn't just like to play like in a tournament or something. It was just to meet more, even online, not necessarily in person. Meet more people
Yep,
that
same.
play Dota.
Same.
One day gonna meet you all in person. The next LAN at
Maybe.
or Europe. I can't really wait for for some land to be in my state, like in Cologne or Düsseldorf, because that's where I'm so close to.
bring back to Gamescom.
Yeah, exactly. It is. What was the problem? Yeah, they all like shouted and advertised that Dota is coming back home for the Seattle one, but its real home is Cologne. Come on.
I don't know if anyone else agrees with.
I know. I'm just biased for personal reasons.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna end this stream at least. It's been
Yeah.
was a good time, exciting game. Thanks everyone who watched, and yeah, thanks Angra for joining me. Do you have any final words for all your fans out there?
Uh, thanks for listening to my voice. I know it's hard, but appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone.